Another reason, go heavier on the blush and bronzer. Some of it's going to go away.
Put the makeup on. We said that. Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Oh, there. Yes. The makeup is going to set. You're going to look good. It's going to last. And if you ever have been like, I put all this makeup on and then in photos, it looks like I have nothing on.
You didn't put it on.
Well, because you didn't put it on.
You didn't put it on.
So that.
We did it, bestie.
We did it. This is
an everyday glam.
Yes, definitely. Obviously more on the glam side. It's more time consuming. We don't do it every day, but this is going to be like if you want to go out to dinner, if you want to know how to do it, if you want to be a good beat daily.
Hey, it is only going to make you feel better.
I would love to do it every day. It's okay.
Full glam.
Full glam from here on out.
I got a whole lot of cheese on my nuts. Look at that covered in garlic. That mean that money it fall like a pizza. I get it and split with my partners. Look here, I'm moving with flavor. My business, you can't even learn it in college. I've been through hell, I've been in this skillet with fire, and that's why I'm popping.
What?
What do you think?
What?
We on?
Are you daydreaming about your new pet rats?
What are their names? Barbara?
Oreo and Patricia.
Patricia.
But also Patricia because she's fat and lazy. She's a mouse. Do not ASPCA me here. Like,
well, let her be fat and a mouse.
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it, but I'm going to call her out on it.
Well, she can't help it. Built different.
Yeah, lose your audio. Hold on a second.
You lost me?
I've got it. It's just you got to speak up. So hold on.
Speak up.
Not like that.
Speak up.
Jeez.
Hello. That wasn't even that loud.
I thought I was speaking pretty.
Right.
You guys can keep talking.
Are we live now?
Yeah. Are we on?
Are we on the radio? Can everybody see us right now?
First time, long time.
Do you watch the news?
Not really, no.
You're like, well.
What kind of question is that?
I just like to watch it. Sometimes I turn on the news. I like to watch it.
Every now and then.
I like to know what's going on.
Fair. Depending on what channel the Celtics games are on. Sometimes after they're on. Because we don't have like cable, dish, anything like that. But sometimes it will come on, like on YouTube TV. And I'll be like, oh.
KY3 is the place to be.
That's right. Because we care.
They do. And they
do care.
Something about Brandon Beck during a storm just soothes me.
Soothes the soul.
It's nice. I like to know what's going on.
I follow that like Ryan Hall, y'all, on Facebook or whatever. Because I don't know who he is, where he's from, but when we had all of these like tornadoes and stuff back in the spring, I saw him on Facebook and he had good info. So I'm like, all right.
I need to know about it.
I'm going to follow him so he can tell me if I need to drag all the dogs in the basement.
That's a job, I think
the only one that would go willing would be Buck.
My dogs would
Buck
follow.
Would be like,
yes. I would love to go with you, Mom.
I would love to go, actually. Luna wouldn't because she's being forced.
Right.
And the other two are terrified. So
my cats are hard to round up. They don't. And you have to put them in like in a carrier and then take them down.
Because tornadoes will wait for that.
Right.
Yeah.
But you've got a whole zoo at your house. You got to put everybody in a carrier. All the mice, the rats, the birds. You have birds?
No birds.
Lizards?
We have 3 cats, 3 dogs, and 3 rodents.
I thought you had a lizard.
We did a while back, but
what happened to it?
She lost interest, so a friend of ours wanted it, so we rehomed it.
Period. Lizard rehoming.
Yeah.
What an epidemic. I'm cool with everything other than the rodents. I can't do the rodents, but
they really are kind of fun. Like you can hold them.
In what way?
Like they're clean. They're super clean. They're in the process of litter box training.
You're lying.
No, they can. Yeah.
No, Crystal. Like they'll do their business in the substrate or the chips, and K-Stu puts the little turds in the deal, and now they're starting to understand that that's where they do their business. And they go in the like last night we sat in the bathroom with the door shut and they can't. Then we could control wherever they are.
Yeah.
And so let them run around. But Patricia is not
I would
very.
gag.
Patricia.
I would puke.
I get in trouble for calling her that.
Well, Patricia's cuter. What is it, Patricia and who? Oreo.
Oreo. Yeah.
Who named these?
Greer named Oreo, and then Patricia's just kind of happened, I think. Because it was supposed to be.
Wait, didn't she get a hamster too?
Yeah, that's why we have 3. That's why we have 2 rats.
And what did she end up naming the hamster?
Waffles.
Waffles. And what did you want to name it again? Off Stranger Things.
Yeah, it was another Stranger Things.
The kid.
One.
Derek.
Yeah, dipshit Derek.
Yeah.
Delightful Derek. But,
is it a girl?
Yeah.
Well.
Wait. Yeah.
So all of them are
separate.
They can't mingle. They can't socialize.
Rats will prey on the hamsters. But that's why we have rats, because the hamster wouldn't be social. Like, it scurries away. You can't feed it. Like, we've tried to tame it. Well, and she wanted something that she could like have as a pet. And
that's where I would draw the line as a parent.
I feel like I'm gonna have to look
because absolutely not.
But you have to get 2 because rats are super social.
Aw.
That's sick.
I hate to see it. I hate to see a rat have a good time.
Why do you 2 look so weird today?
We have no makeup on, but you thought
we did. Are you sick? Yeah, you thought we did.
Isn't that funny? That's how people.
I'll be anxious to see how I decide to edit this.
In reverse.
In what way?
Watch us get uglier. Start it from the end.
Start it from the bottom. Now we're here. Start it from the end. Now we're here.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Right. I don't know. We might start it with the finishing touches, and then play your goofy little song that.
I got a whole lot of cheese on my nuts.
Yeah.
Yep. That one.
And then go to the beginning. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out.
Okay.
Right.
I would be curious if you're watching this. Do us a favor and tell us what you think.
Oh God,
yeah.
Here we go. So we can fight about it.
People wanted this.
We can fight about it.
They did.
Yeah.
I have been asked for makeup tutorials for years. And I know this isn't like full on close personal tutorial, but
we're going to go through what we do.
Yeah. And we're going to do
this is
makeup on
an everyday look for both of us. This is not, we're not going I'm
going to be a little bit less than what I normally wear on the pod.
Right.
Because that's a little more glam.
Correct. So this is like work. You need something?
Nope. My work here is done.
Good. This is for work. This is like just daytime activity. I guess dinner, I'm not going to do the most, but it's still going to be kind of a glam. Glam focused. I mean, that's kind of what
it's going to be. We're not going just like dewy clean girl.
No.
We're going to go further into the glam side, but I'm not going to do like a lash or anything today or like a wing. It's going to be pretty. I don't even honestly know what I'm going to do, but I'm
pretty tame. I know. I brought basically everything that I usually use on a daily basis.
Same. Okay. Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
I have already done my skincare.
I'm going to put on sunscreen and a like a luminous primer, which I'll explain that as I go into it. But we can be at different. We'll be at different stages. I'm going to pin this mop back also because I know that looks probably adorable,
and it does.
Thanks. There we go.
And she does. It looks cute, and I love it. So skincare first. Your makeup is going to suck if you have zero skincare.
It does. And what
I mean, people that are like, my face just looks dry and crusty, like she needs to be slippery when you put the makeup on.
It needs something.
Yes.
What did you put on before?
I did my whole
the whole
15
routine. Well, I have on moisturizer,
yes.
But I've not put sunscreen on today, so I am going to put sunscreen on.
Okay. Which one are you
she's
using?
New. It's Bioma.
All right.
And this is it kind of has a shimmer to it.
Oh.
Ultralight face fluid, SPF 50. I would do this anyway.
Is it chemical?
Yeah.
Hey.
Right.
That's fine.
And
you do whatever you want to do.
But anyway, I've been liking it, and I use this anyway, so you're going to see us kind of pick up the mirror and yap. We're going to treat this kind of like a normal pod, but
to an extent.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about what we do.
Since this mirror is going to be fun to try to keep it together. I've already done all my skincare, so I cleansed. I've done, I don't know how many toners and serums and a lot. I've done a lot.
Do you do more
moisturizer.
For your morning? Do you do as much for your morning as you do your night?
Yeah.
Really? I feel like my morning is shorter.
I think a lot of people's are. I feel like a lot of people's mornings are shorter, but no, I do
the most.
Yeah. Because, like, even in the mornings, a lot of times I'll put on 2 sunscreens.
Oh, period.
Double duty. And some of my makeup products have sunscreen in them as well. So I mean, you can see my vampire-esque skin.
I have on a spray fake tan, so I am not too far off from her.
You've got a little bit, even like you're natural, you're a little bit warmer than me. I feel like I'm a little more like cool tone. Yes. Okay, so since I've already done all of that, I start with my brows. So I had my eyebrows microbladed in 2019, so they are old. And sometimes I will fill them in completely, but I did tint them not too long ago, so I'm just going to use a brow gel today. And I really love this. It's the Maybelline Super Lock.
You were telling me about that. Okay.
Yes, and it is good. So I would typically just kind of go in with that first, and sometimes I'll kind of like...
Pulling my earrings out. I can't whack them anymore.
Mine may go flying. Ugh. I kind of take some of the excess product and get it off because, you know, the fun moment when you put something on your face and it globs in one spot.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's tinted. It's good. It's a brown. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I would say they probably have, this is going to be hard because I like to be
right up
I'm blind.
I'm going to try to do this back pretty far. I'm going to try. I can see myself pretty well.
See, why am I just I
would like right to be up on it.
Right.
But this is about where I sit from my mirror at home.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow.
What I just put on.
Different, I guess.
Yeah. And so my face is pretty like damp right now. I just did, like I said, the sunscreen, the Bioma SPF 50 ultralight face fluid. Did that, and then I go in with this hard candy. I got it from Walmart. I saw it on it was a MUA's TikTok, and she used it for a bride, and I was like, well,
period.
What the hell? Let me try.
All right.
And so it's...
Let me get a go.
Yeah, and I really do like it. I like ones that have like the luminous kind of dewy effect. I have the one that is matte. I don't really ever do my makeup matte.
Me either.
So for the podcast,
I'm
a lot
too
of
dry.
Yeah, for the none of my stuff is none of my stuff is matte, but I do add more makeup when we're usually on this podcast, so it doesn't look as shiny.
Right, you're matte to a degree, but you're matte, but like luminous.
Right,
like you still have like a radiant skin,
and
look.
That's hard to do, but
it is.
We're gonna teach you. We're gonna teach you.
Listen up. And I'm not a big primer girl, and I'm gonna give a PSA to whoever's watching this.
I don't use it all the time. Sometimes it's just moisturizer and sunscreen, and then I go. Right. Today I just thought, why not?
Kind of a similar product that I know everybody loves, and people have probably heard this, and they're going to be upset about it. e.l.f. Halo Glow and Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter.
Is it that? Oh, it's like the foundation stick kind of thing. I've had it before.
It's the liquid, but...
Don't buy it. It's not worth it.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say.
It's not worth it. I've had it.
Not acne safe at all.
It's
not
oil.
Sensitive
It's kind of oily.
I've never tried it because I know better.
I bought it, and
I know better
because I get easily influenced. One thing about me is I ain't nothing too good for me.
That's right. I ain't never seen anything that's too good for me.
And so anyway, it's not worth it. I don't think.
Yeah, a lot of people use it and they love it.
Maybe if you're a kid.
Maybe.
Like, if you're young, like,
if you have nothing wrong with you.
If you have no flaws on your face, maybe. But it's just, it doesn't spread very well.
Good to know. I've never used it. I just know it's not, the formulation is not great on the skin. And some people use it and love it, and
I could see if you wanted to mix it with your foundation, maybe a little bit. It's just, it's really shiny. It is very shiny. And you can't, it's hard to matte that down at all.
I've heard better reviews from the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion.
I have some of that. I love it. Yes.
Okay.
I just actually used it and I don't have it today, but.
Okay, love it. I've heard much better reviews from that, and I have I can't tell you the exact name of it. But I mean, if you just look up like say SAIE, like glow drops or whatever, and it's real like gel-like,
right?
And you can either mix it in with foundation, concealer, sunscreen, moisturizer, put it on straight, whatever you want to do. If you really, I don't use any of that, and I still can get a luminous finish to my skin. So
do what
you can buy as many products as you want. Like I don't really use a primer.
Yeah, and I don't all the time either. I literally was just influenced by this damn makeup artist. That I was like,
who was it? You know,
I don't know. It literally, she was doing like a bridal makeup look, and I was like, she kept talking about this hard candy brand.
You're like, okay,
and I'm like, well, let me try. And it's pretty and it's very inexpensive. So, and it does like some primers I really hate, like matte primers. Do honestly piss me off, and I think that is just because all of the rest of my stuff is very glowy, and so
you may end up with like pilling and whatnot.
It ain't. Anyway,
for you.
What are you doing?
Okay, so once I have my brow gel on, or you can go ahead and fill your brows in. When I do fill my brows in, I actually like this little CoverGirl Clean Fresh Brow. It's got the tiniest little tip on it, and it's actually like a clean, non-toxic formula. From CoverGirl. So,
cute. I like that.
I am taking my concealer. I use the Kosas Super Creamy Revealer Concealer. My shade is 0.7C, and in the winter, it's still a little bit too dark, and it is the, I think, second lightest shade. So give me
white out.
White. Right, white. So I have a foundation that's really, really light that I'll put a tiny bit in that with it. So I typically put it on the back of my hands, and then I take a little flat... I don't know how well you can see this. Little flat brush. Clicking, tapping. And I'm going to, I like my brows thinner. So in the future, I really want to laser remove them and get them redone because I like them a little bit thinner. So I kind of carve my brows out with my concealer and I will make them a little bit thinner. As I'm doing that, I will put a layer of concealer over my lid to kind of give like a base. You don't need an actual eyeshadow primer. Oh. They're just selling you on multiple products.
You
if
can
you
use
love
foundation,
it, because I've used the Urban Decay.
Yeah, I have too. I've gotten samples of it. Yeah, and it does work.
It's good, but the concealer works literally just fine.
Or if you have a thicker foundation, it
yes.
Stop buying everything.
Right.
And that's coming from someone who does buy everything.
From someone that buys everything. Okay, I've got to be close for this.
Okay, you can do that. While you're doing that, I'm going to
You tell them. You tell them.
Again, someone who buys everything, Miss Haley Bieber got me on some shit. On
the road?
Yeah, on the road. And this is the Highlight Milk. It's pretty new. I got it from Sephora. Thank you.
I like that package.
It's so cute.
That's cute.
Round and just pretty.
Round, bronze.
I got the bronzer too, but because I am going a little heavier with my makeup, I didn't bring the bronzers. But you shake it. This is shade number 3. Is it a little dark for my face? Yes. Do I use it anyway?
Do I care? No.
But here's the thing.
This is a 2016 makeup tutorial video, and we don't care.
You're going to see a hard line. No, you won't. But this is another, you don't have to do this, but I like this because I like to be glowy. It's pretty dark. I don't know if you can see, I doubt you can see that, honestly. But it's pretty dark, but however, it's very thin. So I just kind of squish it into my face a little bit. And see how you can see that's like kind of streaky? Mm-hmm. It's just because it's dark. I should have gotten the lighter color. I didn't really understand the colors on Sephora's internet. So anyway, here's the thing. One thing about me is I will make something work. I'm not going to throw it away. And here's the thing too. You can take stuff back to Sephora if you don't like it, but then they throw it away. And then it's a waste whenever you can probably make it work. All right. Well, never mind.
Sorry.
Have you seen them destroy the stuff that they take? Like, they will break. I'm like, can we donate that to like women who need? Sorry, I'm not.
And I would say that there's some sort of safety regulation.
I'm sure, but
it's like sign a waiver.
No joke. It'd be like, hey, this is
not Sephora's fault if you get hepatitis from a concealer.
And I get maybe not like mascaras or stuff, but stuff that has like a pump or whatever. Anyway.
I know. No, There's things that I've got that I didn't love that I kept. But if it's like one irritating to my skin, if it's like totally the wrong shade, but I try to not.
Yeah. This is not too off from my, I just have to blend it in and kind of down my neck more, which is what you should be doing anywho with anything that has a color to it. So anyway, my face looks pretty. Pretty. My
face looks pretty.
My face looks pretty. And that's before foundation. So Highlight Milk Road Multi-Purpose Luminizer. And I guess you could put this on your body too if you wanted to. It says you can put like on your face, neck. I have other products for that. And that might be some other episode.
I would say that's probably the price point of that. You probably want to just keep her on.
Yeah, you pick the cheap stuff to put on the body. You don't do that.
Vaseline has a really good
yes, I should have brought that.
Glowy body oil. Yes. I have it on, but not much.
I got the do you say NYX or NYX? How do you
I've said both.
Okay, I have the NYX fat oil.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion promoted it, and I said, well, if she's promoting it, I need it.
Yeah.
Because we're the same person.
Yeah, right, because we look identical.
There's no difference.
And I'm going to look just like her when I put it on.
Right. And so I bought
that's how marketing works.
It does for me.
Right.
It does for me. I got some of that, and that's pretty. It is more tinted.
I love it. I'm carving the top of my brows, too. Sorry if I'm like, I have to be close for this, so I'm going to go to the side.
Okay.
Can you see me?
No. Your hand's in the way, but it's all right.
Wonderful.
She is. She's just going on the outside of her brows, which if you have tattoo brows, you do have a kind of already an outline. So you can go in and work with that. I feel it might be easier than a natural brow because you have like an outline. I don't want to speak for you, but.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. But I just carve the top too, just because I like them. Thinner.
Yeah.
I want them a little bit thinner. So this is not something that you have to do, but. And it's not like I'm covering up an entire brow.
Right. No.
We don't need to Elmer's glue our eyebrows down and draw them about 1.5 inches higher.
Unless
you're doing drag.
Yeah, I need to bring my 2016 to about, truthfully, 2019 brow picture in because, damn,
please.
What were we doing?
Hey,
and Anastasia dip brow
I was about to say, if you didn't do the Anastasia dip brow.
And I feel like people probably did try to tell me, like my husband and like my mom was like, that's, I have never been one that wanted to hear it from anybody. So.
No, and what does Philip know about eyebrows? First and foremost.
We got to separate his first for him to speak on mine. Right.
Right. Right, because why do you only have one?
Right, why do you have one? What I'm doing right now, I should have wet this down because if I was around a sink, I would literally run it under the sink. This is a beauty blender or a form of a beauty blender. I think this is Real Techniques. They work the same if you get a beauty blender or the Real Techniques. They are literally the same. Some people don't like a beauty blender. I think we discussed this. It does hold some extra product, which is unfortunate. However, I love it. So you can't pry a beauty blender. Just clean it.
Just clean it because they can also hold like mildew.
They do. And so wash it, clean it, replace it, honestly.
Replace it.
Like if you get the Real Technique ones, replace it. But what I have here is the Hard Candy Glow On Lock setting spray that I'm spraying it down with. And I like this to spray on my face too. I have a more expensive one from Morphe here that I like. So I brought both, but this one is like every day. This one is I want to turn it up a notch.
You put it on. Tell me that again.
Well, I'm putting it on my beauty blender to wet it down.
Got it.
To wet it down, and I'll do that if I'm taking my makeup somewhere and whatnot. But you want to get your beauty blender pretty wet, girls. No dry beauty blenders. You're not going to get it.
It does need to be pretty
wet.
Yeah.
Get it damp. Don't let it be dripping. Squeeze the water out of it.
Yeah, you don't want her wet. Don't want to be dripping.
Now, tell me why you think, and I see other people do this too, and this is I feel like we're getting the professional way of doing things, and again, the raggedy bitch version.
You know what? Yeah. Sit down on the floor in front of a mirror, please.
I love it.
I do too.
I love that. Sitting in the floor.
Blast the music. Yeah. Getting ready with your friends. Sitting in front of the mirror.
You have a little treat, a little snack, a little drink. You're just taking your time.
Doodling. Yes. I'm also, before you ask me this, I take a powder puff. You want to set this concealer on your eyelid. Yeah. Or you're just going to be you're going to be a crease ball, not a grease ball, a little crease. So
what do you think the benefit is of doing your eyes before like foundation and stuff like that? Is it just the fallout?
Most of it's the fallout. Okay. Yeah. And then if you're doing like a specific look,
it can be sharper, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Where you can actually like take your concealer and sharpen it up on the sides would be
there you go.
The benefit. Because you're doing face first, right?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm doing eyes first.
And this is just this is what I'm doing in the morning.
Yep.
Sometimes. But I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore.
I don't either. I mean, if you see us on the pod, I'm pretty...
Yeah, we're done up.
Yeah, if I'm going to be on this, I'm going to have my makeup done. Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it to it.
Right.
Do it to it. But on the daily, I don't do all of this. No. Like, I'll put some brow gel on. Obviously, my skincare, my sunscreen. I'll do, like, the tiniest light layer of foundation, a little blush, little bronzer. Right. I mean, a tiny bit of powder. Like, I mean, really, for the most part, neither one of us wear much
daily.
Makeup.
Not daily.
So,
yes. That being said, as I just squirted half of this on my face. I don't wear much makeup. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't wear any at all, actually.
But you were talking about brows. She just yesterday, did my brows and tinted my lashes.
Yes.
That is going to change the way I'm doing my brows a little bit too. My eyebrows normally are blonde and very light, and so are my eyelashes. So if you want to cut time off of your makeup routine, get that done. I talked about it in our last pod. Have your brows done, have your eyelashes. I guess you don't have to have your eyelashes done, but tinting them and lifting them makes your routine cut back quite a bit, especially when you're doing just like day-to-day stuff.
For sure. Agreed.
What I just squirted over my face is Hydromaniac Urban Decay Tinted Glow Hydrator. 24-hour hydration. It is in shade 30 light. And even with my tan, I like this one better. I have shade 40 also at home.
I feel like it looks pretty good.
It's
just even.
I haven't blended it in.
You don't need to blend it in at all.
No, really,
it looks perfect.
But then I take the beauty blender and I just get to work.
All right. Get after it. So my brows are done. I've got my little layer of concealer. It's set down. This is my, like, what I would wear daily. And I don't know how close. If this will zoom in, maybe. I don't know. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Eye Sculpt Palette. And it's all matte shades. And I just think it's perfect. Mm-hmm. It's got just the perfect little... I do wish the lightest color was a little more white instead of creamy.
They never are.
I know.
They never are in the neutral palette.
I know. So I'm going to take this lightest shade. I already kind of did this. And I'm just going to kind of sweep this over my lid, but mainly focusing it on the top of my lid and just kind of under the brow bone and under my brows. I'm going to take this next shade. This is very much like a very light bronzer shade. So if you can see this little baby palette, the next shade is just a little bit darker. So I am going to take that into my crease and really just kind of work that all the way across my lid other than right under the brow bone. So you can also do this with bronzer if you want to. This is a little bit lighter than you're gonna get into that. This is a little bit lighter than normal bronzers. Yeah, no, go ahead.
I didn't want to interrupt. I don't want to interrupt. Meanwhile, this whole podcast is us interrupting each other. Be like,
and another thing. Right.
With foundation, a lot of people, and I hate to be this way, and it's not a cake face. Like, I hate the term cake face because that's such bullshit, in my opinion. Like,
they associate it with you're using a lot of makeup, and that's not it. It's the fact that when you have zero skin prep and you're dry and crusty,
you look cakey. Yes.
Correct.
And it doesn't blend well.
Correct.
But you do have to put makeup on. A lot of people are like, my makeup never turns out like yours or like yours. You got to put it on. You saw how much foundation I put on. It's quite a bit.
Right.
Like, but you have to spend time blending it. You can't put that much foundation on and just swirl it around and say, well,
done.
Here we go. Like,
and if you do zero skin prep,
it's going to look bad.
What do you expect?
It's what do you expect? Yeah. Take that foundation underneath that neck, underneath that jaw.
Yes.
Down on your neck.
Yes.
Make sure she's not.
Blend it.
Yeah, blend it into your hairline. Don't worry about getting it in your hair. It's fine.
I'm going in with a neck shade. It's fine. Going with a neck shade, and that's probably a little bit more similar to a bronzer. As I get darker, I'm going to focus it more in my crease and kind of on the outside of my eye as the color gets darker, because we don't want to, unless, depending on the look that you're going for, but most people like a little bit of definition more so on the outsides in the crease. So
it kind of elongates your eye too. It kind of makes it that pulls away from you. You know, if you put the darker towards the outside and in the crease, it's adding depth, and then
everybody wants a little
foxy kind of
foxy, sexy looking eye. So
and if you don't, well,
then get off the pod.
Then shut this off.
Then turn it off. So I also kind of bring it. I hope that they can see what I'm doing here. I bring it out a little bit.
Yeah, don't be afraid to like,
especially if you're doing your eyes first.
Yeah,
you can totally
you can fix about anything.
Yeah,
you can fix about anything. You can't. I think that
don't be scared.
Don't be scared. It's just makeup. You can take it off if you hate it.
Right.
It's not permanent. That's the beauty about it. And y'all ain't doing your makeup for fun anymore. And sometimes you just got to.
Sometimes you just have to draw Mike Tyson tattoos on your face before the shower.
Right. And then get in the shower.
Right. And then beat your husband and then get in the shower.
Yeah, wipe your husband a couple times.
Bite his ear off.
Bite his ear.
And then get in the shower.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Right.
After
and you can go night-night with your skincare on.
Right.
He'll love it. He'll love it. I know he will.
He will.
He'll never expect that.
No. Tell him you learned it here.
Right. I learned this on the Pretty High Maintenance podcast. Right. He's going to come back for more. You just wait.
He will. They like it. And they do. After my foundation, I am going to go in with a setting powder. This is a translucent setting powder from Anastasia. It's the jumbo size.
I love your jumbo size stuff.
Because I don't want to
keep buying it at Sam's Club.
Sam's Club got the pallet of it at home. Yeah,
5-gallon bucket of it.
Yeah, I mean, and I love this stuff. I keep buying this stuff. I like a translucent powder. Translucent powder means you're going to see more skin through it, and you're going to get the actual color of your foundation versus putting another color on top.
Right.
Of
what most of the time they may be white or creamy, but they're like colorless.
Right.
And
they blend.
Depending on the formula, I don't know that obviously we're lighter complexions.
Yeah.
I don't know that would be suitable for like really dark skin.
Right.
I would probably use something a little bit more like golden, yellowy, or peachy tone, depending on like your undertone.
Right.
But most of the time, colorless translucent powder is pretty safe on most skin complexions. Yeah. Yes. Try it out. I don't get to do a lot of makeup on really dark complexions.
Yeah.
So I haven't got a lot of experience playing with that, but I do have multiple different powders. Like colorless, I've got like the more orangey, yellowy powders, all of that.
Right. And with this one too, you can't you can put a lot on, but really because it's so fine, it'll blend in pretty well. Yeah. So like if you get kind of stupid with it, you won't know.
It's okay.
Yeah. And I just get a big fat fluffy brush and go to work. And and you can maybe vouch for me on this. Yes. I don't think you need to use a powder brush like this.
No, don't do that.
A like vibrating motion over your face.
Stippling, whatever.
And that's what I did with the Beauty Blender too. It's like a bop, 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 bop kind of motion, not a rub or a
rubbing.
Sweep.
No rubbing at all.
No.
For anything with any utensil, nothing. I'm taking this next darkest brown shade and just even tighter, focusing this in right here on the corner in the crease.
And all this is doing is kind of mattifying what I just did, but by the end of this, my face will still be like glowy.
Yes.
But it's just it's making sure what I put on my face is going to stay where it is.
I'm going to have a really hard time not opening my mouth to do this. So I'm taking this middle brown color, kind of that bronzer color, and I'm going to do this a little bit more later once I actually have my face put on, but I'm just taking this and just kind of blending it underneath my under eye, and you can kind of pull this out here.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And doing the same thing on this side. Just to make sure everything is connecting, everything is cohesive from the bottom, and then we're elongating this out. Even though we're not doing anything crazy, we're not doing an actual wing,
right?
It kind of still gives that shadowy appearance. I'm not even going to call it a shadow wing, but it's still...
It just lifts your eye.
It does.
It's a lifting effect. Everything should be lifting.
Just...
I'm getting out back. Old trusty.
Yes.
You can't buy these in the store. I'm on a different level.
That's right.
You can't buy these in the store because this is a artifact.
Because it's from 15 years ago.
Yeah. It really is. And it's been open. Like, it's new. It's not.
Is that your very last one?
Yes. And I'm...
Time to freak out.
I'll be okay. I will survive after it's gone. But she is used and abused. Anyway, this is a bronzer. You can take any bronzer that suits your face. I would suggest going 2-3 shades darker than... Is that what you would say? I mean, this is about that.
I would say, like, the biggest thing you want to watch is for undertones.
Yes.
You don't want something, depending on your complexion, she could use something a lot more warm,
right,
orangey, yellowy undertone than I can. Mm-hmm. I'm going to look orange or muddy.
Right.
It won't look well on me. I could use a little bit more of that cool tone with... I don't want to say gray, but a little bit more of a gray undertone, more of a contour versus a bronzer.
Right.
Probably than she could because our undertones are different. Correct. So, but typically 2 to 3 shades darker for sure.
And if I'm going out, like if I'm putting the drag on.
Right. The beat
down. I would go in with a, like more of a contour with like a wet,
or like cream. On the pod, what we normally.
Right, like a cream and go where I'm going with this, but I don't have time to do that every day and I don't want to do that every day. It's not necessary for what I'm going for. So this is it. This is a bronzer brush in this kit. And I get like the more flat side.
Okay.
You're like,
uh-huh.
Is that wrong? Okay.
No.
This also has a shimmer to it. Wrong. Some people don't want the shimmer in it, but literally almost everything I have has like a shimmer to it.
See, and I don't think that looks bad on you, but I don't like that.
Well, you don't have to.
Thank you. I don't like everything with shimmer in it.
And some people don't.
I want my products separated, where if I want to add shimmer, I'll add it.
Yeah.
But all of mine
every layer has some sort of shimmer, I fear.
I love that, but it doesn't look bad on you. Be careful, though, if you do have very textured skin. Sometimes very glowy, shimmery can highlight and accentuate that texture.
Because the light will hit it, yeah.
Yes. But, so if you have very textured skin, you're probably going to fall somewhere... Think a little bit more luminous and dewy with matte versus like shimmery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I agree.
For my last step on my eye, I'm going to take this little small kind of smudger brush, and I do like the black, but for this, I'm going to do like just a little bit of black, a little bit of brown. Also, I tap my brush because sometimes I don't care to have all the excess, but if I'm doing something that I don't want a ton of pigment on, you can kind of tap your brush and that prevents fallout too. But because I'm doing my eyes first, it's not a huge deal.
The bronzer, so 2016 version of this says put your bronzer like if you were to make like a fish face.
Yes.
Says to go there. However.
Wrong.
You need to lift it higher.
Yes.
And so the best way that I've found this is like if I smile, my cheeks are pretty big. And I want just like slightly underneath my cheeks. So it's not in that, not there, but it's here.
Right.
Like maybe like half an inch above.
Right.
So
I feel like, I mean, if you take, there's a little trick too that you can go, if you take like a brush and you set it like under your nose and you keep everything kind of above that
work.
If there was like an imaginary line going like here, you kind of keep everything above. From now like leave room for your blush.
Right. And you're going to see like 3 different products within this area.
Yes.
And it'll work. It'll work.
Trust.
But get in there. Again, I'm not going this way with the brush. I'm not going this way. And I'm not pushing hard either. I've seen some of you out here putting on makeup and you're getting down. Chill.
Bad.
Take it down a notch. Just
chill down,
chill down, says Unc.
I forgot to explain what I was doing. I told you what I was doing, but I'm taking this little smudger and I'm doing just a very light little kind of shaded eyeliner. It doesn't have to be clean. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's more the beauty
enhancing that lash line.
Yes, enhancing the lash line, giving a little bit more depth there. And it's just easier. And I know there's going to be there's some of you that I will not be able to pry an eyeliner pencil out of your hand, and that's okay. But
you can use
there is more than one way to add a liner look without just round just going
putting a belt around your eye.
Yeah. Right. Now sometimes it looks good.
Depending on your eye shape.
Depending on the style. Mm-hmm.
But again,
I don't want to see just eyeliner and a bare face. Don't piss me off.
Hey, rule number one.
Don't do that. Rule number 1, don't piss us off. Right.
There's other ways. And listen, you have to play. Like, you can watch us do this, but we look different than you.
Right.
And you look different than us.
Right.
And you look different than the girls doing makeup on TikTok. Like,
yep.
So what you find on TikTok, if you put it on and you're like, I look awful, that's okay. Because A, maybe you just need to practice it more.
Right.
Or B, maybe that's not meant for you. Maybe your face is not that shape. So I don't know. I think I've been frustrated sometimes because I'm like, well, why don't I look like her when I do it? I'm like, well, your face is not shaped that way, dumbass. Like, that's why.
That's one of the biggest things that I get with clients.
You make me look like Beyonce? No.
Bitch, I'd look like her if I could.
You would see, yes.
Right. You would see me looking just like her if I could.
Right.
No, I can't do that. I would charge a lot more if I could. But anyways, so I am just kind of smudging this all the way across the lash line. And I kind of go in the lash line too. Mm-hmm. And then I will take kind of what's left and go on my underneath, but a little bit more focused on the outside. But if you want heavier, go heavier.
Pretty.
So I'm going to do one more little dash for down here.
I dipped my little thing back in the bronzer, and I'm going to go along my jawline and a little bit under. I have a concert I'm going to tonight, so I am going to...
Oh, you're getting...
Yeah. I'm not going to get dumb because it's going to be hot. It's outside. But let's talk about where it goes. Some of you want to put it on your jawline, and you got to go kind of under, right? This is for... So if you see... We've had a compliment about our jawlines in the...
Did we?
Yes. And
thank you.
Thank you. Oh, but you can kind of fake a jawline. Like, I wouldn't say I've got the best jawline, but you can kind of fake one with a contour. Yeah. I mean, you can only do so much with makeup, but also it does. So listen, here's where we're going.
If your jawline is like 30 pounds. You can only do so much.
Right.
All right.
Here we go.
Sorry. No hate. That's no hate. No shade. But
I'm just saying, we want to be realistic here. Be realistic.
I know I'm being stupid and
that's what we're here to do.
Right. But no, for real, like it's not gonna take you
but also look it up. If you've got a skinny little face, a tiny little face, look up makeup for skinny little face or
a little tiny baby mouse face.
Little tiny baby mouse face.
To where it makes your cheeks look bigger, like you have fuller cheeks.
You look more voluminous in your face. But if you have a bigger face or you have more weight in your face, no hate, no shade.
Right.
Look up makeup that helps that makes that
if you look good. Yes, I think as a woman we've all struggled with weight.
Yes.
At some point, whether you were bigger than you wanted to be, whether you were way skinnier than you wanted to be. Like, we've all been there. And makeup can help, but it doesn't change.
It can't hide something.
Don't look at a picture of Kim Kardashian and expect that makeup to make you look like her. Or because you contoured your jawline, it's going to look like you had liposuction.
It won't.
I wish.
Me too.
Okay.
Right. We're going here.
That probably sounded mean, and I didn't mean for it to be mean.
We can be truthful.
Yes.
We can
I'm
be
allowed to tell the truth.
You're allowed to speak the truth.
Thank you.
But also look up makeup for your face shape. Learn what your face shape is. If you have a round face, I have a round face. I'm doing makeup for a round face.
I have an oval face with a longer nose.
Yes, I have a short nose, so I'm trying to make my nose look more like that.
And I want mine to look like that.
Exactly. Like that's...
Yeah, and you'll see me do it. You'll see us do it.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. I'm curling my lashes, so I'm not doing anything important. So if you want to...
Jawline. I'm taking this sucker right up under...
And now I'm going to do a trick.
The ear. And I'm going right there. And you might not see it.
You take that hoe all the way back, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and yes.
And I'll do it again.
I'm going all the way around the neck.
All the way down the chest. I'm going around the back of my head.
Contour the boobs.
Yeah.
That's
you're
iconic.
taking this to your chin. Not all the way to the front. You can, I guess. I just don't do that. I don't want to make my face look like a circle I'm trying to contour. So I take it to about here. All right? Down here. This is what works for me.
I go all the way for me.
You do.
I go all the way.
Well,
but I've got an oval face.
Anyway, so then I'm blending that down into my neck. It is okay to put makeup on your neck.
Yes.
Hoes, listen.
Hey, listen up.
Listen up, hoes. Go down on your neck. Go under that jawline. That way, it looks nice.
I'm not doing a lash today.
It's barely on. I know I probably look like a tweaker here, trying to look at myself.
Bite in your ear.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I'm trying to do.
Do you need a hairbrush to beat yourself in the head with?
Yeah, that's next.
And next step to get your makeup perfect.
Yeah, it's barely
beat yourself in the head.
It's barely on my face. It is mostly under my jaw and kind of down on my neck. Anyway, I'm going to do the other side just like that, and then I'll tell you where I put the bronzer too.
My mascara that I'm using, I really love it. It is a tubing mascara, and it is from Sephora. It's Cali Ray come hell or high water, and I think the mini is only like $13.
Okay.
I buy the minis because I really don't wear a ton of mascara. My lashes are already pretty dark.
And mascara dries out fast.
It does, and mascara is like your number one product that you need to replace. Mm-hmm. It holds so much bacteria. Also, when you use your mascara, don't pump it.
I was literally, I'm not joking, about to crash out about that because I have seen, you see me like...
Stop. All you're doing is pumping air into it.
You're ruining it.
I feel like that's something that we just saw.
People do. Need to do that. It's not getting any more on your product. Swirl it if you need more product. Also, listen, I wouldn't say I'm frugal. I wouldn't say that I'm a frugal person, but if your mascara kind of dries out a little bit, you can pump I've been known eye drops down in it. I've dropped like 2, just to wetten it back up, and it works just fine. Hey,
all right.
If you want to extend the life of it a little bit,
I'm here for it.
Why not?
Not
or like some setting
6 months old.
Yeah, no. There's a point.
Or if you're in a bind,
There's a line. I don't know.
But yeah, definitely replace your mascara often. It's going to need it. I love this mascara though because tubing mascara, this one specifically stays well, but it also comes off easy because some tubing mascara you have to really pull to get it off, and that's not good for your lashes, especially if you have had a lash lift you care about yourself and your eyelashes. It's not good for them.
Don't pull on your lashes.
You shouldn't do it to your hair either. Just pulling and yanking on stuff.
Don't be an eye rubber either. I know some of you get the allergies, and I get it, but just use your little ring finger and just itch a little bit. Do not.
Yes, and if you need, because I'm not saying I've never rubbed my eye kind of hard.
Sure.
But at least maybe get a warm rag.
Maybe not as often, or if that's just something you go to do, be gentle.
Right. Because I'm a yawner, and I don't know why. I yawn all the time. I'm just a sleepy girl.
You're just sleepy.
Just a sleepy baby. But I will, if I'm wearing makeup or not, I really try to not rub on my eyes. Another thing, I put my bottom mascara on as my very, very, very last step. So, especially when I'm doing makeup on clients, I notice that when I spray, like to set, even if your eyes are gentle, but most people are like, squinting, because I get it. Someone's spraying them in the face with something that's wet, but even for yourself, I wait to do this very last so that your bottom mascara doesn't transfer below because it's wet and you're going to spray something wet on your face.
Right.
That's usually what happens. So.
Pretty. Love it.
Thank you. I'm gonna wait on this next step. I'm going to go ahead and get into my face.
Okay. I am taking a bronzer on a flat kind of eyeshadow brush. And I am just going.
Yeah, I want to see your nose contour because you snatched that up.
Thank you.
And I love it.
Thank you. I go down the sides. It's a little wider than what some makeup tutorials do. I know sometimes makeup tutorials will come like in.
That's mine. I do it way more in.
And I just don't think about it. Sometimes I will.
Yours looks good. I love like the way you do it.
But I take it all the way up to my brows, like where my brows start. Same. In that. And then I will take a little bit and make like a little line kind of halfway, I wouldn't say halfway, like around like the ball of my nose. Like the little
bulb.
The little bulb of my nose, I'll take.
All right.
And so it's kind of like a little circle. Then I take that same bronzer. I'm just going to tell you where I'm putting it, and then I'm going to put it. I put a little bit under my lip. Just a little bit. And then like what she did with the eyeshadow, I'm going to take this bronzer on a fluffier brush and put this all over my lid from the bottom to the top. And then I'm going to put a hair underneath my eye as well with that flat brush. So while she's doing that, I'm going to
start my face. You can also like add shimmer to your eyes if you want shimmer. I may put a little bit on my inner corners and highlight my brow bone, but I'm going to do that last when I highlight my nose too. So I am using my bestest, favoritist foundation, Oxygenetics. It's so good. I use the shade Opal. I know I'm obviously pale, but believe it or not, I get even more pale in the wintertime. And the shade Linen, I have to mix with Opal because, this one's essentially just white. White face paint. I put it on the back of my hand, and then I pick it up with this BK Beauty 101 brush. The BK Beauty brushes are amazing. They are so good. I use them on clients. I use them for myself. They're soft. They're high quality. They're expensive. They're like $30 to $45 per brush.
Oh.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, no. They're expensive, but they're good. When you're picking up your makeup on your brush, make sure you do it as even as you can. You're not going to get as good of benefits if it's all just globbed up in one spot. Pick it up even on the back of your brush. And I typically start on my jawline, and I'll blend up and I'll blend down. I don't immediately go in with my foundation right up under my eye. We want to keep products there a little bit lighter, just because creasing.
Yeah. The more you
everybody has creases.
Everybody, you can't stop it.
You do. It doesn't matter how young, how old you are. Like you're gonna have, obviously, children don't, but you're gonna have creases. So I'm gonna start just kind of on. I'm gonna start. I may have to.
I know I have to take. I couldn't do it.
Derobe.
Stress me out. With the nose contour that I have here, don't leave it. Get your fluffy brush that you use, that I just used to blend all of this into my eyelids and under my lip. I take that and I'm going to blend that contour just all over the side of my nose, essentially. If you let your contour sit a little bit, you're going to get a little bit more of a line kind of a look. And
do you do all powder? Yeah. On your nose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless sometimes I have that road one and I'll do that sometimes underneath. But for every day, mostly. Yes.
Just the powder.
Yeah. And again, this powder is shimmery and you can kind of see that this one it's kind of gotten a little darker on my nose, and that's okay. It is what it is.
The lighting in here isn't.
Yeah, but you can see it's kind of like
tier.
Darker right in the.
Oh, yeah. I can see it a little bit. You can fix that.
Yeah, you just keep blending. Blend the hell out of stuff.
Right.
Just keep blending, and then go in with your like the powder brush that you had because it has powder. Where did it go? Right there. It has powder left on it, so you can that translucent powder will help blend everything. So I go over what I did with that powder brush just to make soften it up, make sure there's no harsh lines. I don't know. I think sometimes people take makeup a little too serious and they're like, oh, I jacked it up. Like, you can fix just about anything if you just take the time and think about it.
You can. Okay, foundation. She's on.
I should have brought a makeup wipe. My hands are
so, I have alcohol. Get a little.
I could use some of that in there.
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah, squirt some down in there.
Okay, so foundation is on. My next step is going to be contouring and bronzing. So really the only time I'm going to contour is if I'm like doing a full beat. So I'm going to, like I said, it's not my everyday.
Elevated every day.
Elevated, right. So with this, I do just a tiny bit right here. This is the House Labs.
Love her.
I know.
Love her.
Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm Contouring.
Bomb shape contour.
Made in Italy. I love that. Bomb. The color is Profile, and I think it is the second lightest shade maybe. And this is very gray toned. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's very.
I can tell from the.
It's very true contour. So I just put the tiniest bit. Now for this part, I do put it a tiny bit lower. Mm-hmm. We're not going all the way down. But if you think of, I want my bronzer to sit here, I want my blush to sit here, I'm going to put this just right there at the base of where my bronzer is going to be. I do a little bit on the sides of my nose. And then I do just kind of.
Cream bronzer goes a long way. Start small.
Yeah.
Or contour, my bad.
Yes. And I'm going to keep this, when I blend this in, I keep it really concentrated. This is an Oxygenetics brush, and I really like it just because it's kind of a denser. It's not super wide, but it's almost got a little bit of a upwards angle. Yeah, I don't know. I love it for contouring, blush, more compact, bronzer. Yeah, I like it. So I'm just gonna kind of stipple, however you say it, right in there. And I usually start on my cheeks first because I do use this same brush for my liquid bronzer and my liquid blush. And I don't want any blush left over down there. So I typically will start on my cheeks. And then I just kind of blend that, go under my nose. I'm going to blend this.
After the bronzer on my eyelids, I am going to, kind of what she explained, to add depth. I'm taking this Urban Decay Naked Palette. You can't pry these from my dead hands. Urban Decay Honey Naked Palette. In the Naked Palette, this lid is broken. Anyway, I am taking the darkest shade. It's called Sting. And it kind of has like almost, it's dark, but I like these because they're gold rich tones. Yeah. Just a dab, whap it, and then go in. It's with a fluffier eyeshadow brush on like the middle outer section of your eye.
Yep.
And get to blending, ho. Don't let it sit there.
True. Now, I will say you can overblend.
You can, and make it where it's like, well, what was the point?
Right. And just kind of like mud it out and wash it out where you don't really see any color distinction.
Right.
You've got plenty of room to blend, but don't just keep on and keep on and keep on. Like,
yeah, you just want to get rid of the harsh lines. And
Right. Because you will kind of lose that depth if you just keep going over and over and over and over. Okay, next is my bronzer. I use I don't know if it's Luxe or LYS, but I love this stuff. And I
like the shape of that.
I know. And it's so creamy. Mm-hmm. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Now, this is like a darker shade.
Yeah.
It is, but it still works for me. The shade is Harmony. And so I'm going to put just a little bit up there on my forehead.
And that looks...
I'm going to put
You can
that
fix
right
it.
there.
It like, for her, it does look dark, but she's going to blend it to where it...
Yeah.
Don't be scared of it.
Don't be scared.
I'm taking that same sting on this. It's like a lip and eyeliner brush, actually, but I'm going to go underneath my eyes with it. Just like almost like a liner effect.
I should have brought something to pull my hair back with.
Nothing. I know. I don't.
I've made a mistake. So.
And that's just lightly underneath, again, to give like an eyeliner effect. I don't do this on my, well, you know what? I'll do it today.
Might as well.
Since I'm here, I'm going to put it close to my eyelashes. I don't normally, but why not?
I am keeping this still. We're not scrubbing.
Gentle.
Keeping this still pretty concentrated. Where it's at. We're blending.
Soft.
We're being gentle hands.
Gentle hands.
Mirror. Okay, there we go. This is all. I can't breathe.
I'm actually suffocating now.
Yes. And for the next step of my routine,
I'm gonna suffocate.
I'll be passing out.
Freaking out.
Right.
Go through if you use eyeliner or eyeshadow as like an eyeliner and still kind of buff it out a little bit because it can look like poorly done eyeliner if you don't.
I'm going to love watching this back. Look where my arm is. And while I'm just... This is going to be good for me. A humbling experience, if you will.
I hope you all enjoy it. Truthfully, I hope this is helpful for somebody.
I hope. Or
if
you
it's
at least.
Or you're like,
laugh or
dumb hoes.
Something.
Shut it off.
Entertained, learn something, whatever the case may be. What's left on my brush after I'm done blending out my forehead and along my cheeks? I will take just the tiniest bit on my chin and just kind of down my neck. We want everything to be cohesive on the face. So, my blush is next. Liquid blush.
I usually have this shimmer, and I thought I brought it, but I didn't. Whatever. In this palette, the next color next to Sting is HBIC, and
yep,
and you already know. And I'm taking that over my whole lid again, just because I want it to be shimmery. It is like a shimmery color in there, and so I want it all over. And
I want it in my mouth.
I want it in my mouth, so I put it all over the lid. And if you struggle at first with blending, put a shimmer over it, and no one gives a shit. And you can usually kind of hide it with that. Pro tip. And so, but you can still see, like, I don't know if you can in the camera, but when you get up close, you can see where the darker is in the crease. But
yes, definitely.
It all is, again, very brown, very golden. Everything I use is very brown or golden.
Yes. Okay, my next thing. Yep. My next thing is the brand CL. You throw it on the floor first.
First, throw it.
The brand is CL. These are the Blush and Protect, and I don't know why the whole thing has been like rubbed off of this one. It's the same brand, but it's a highlighter. So I've got the shade Behati and January. January is a very cool tone pink, and Behati is more of kind of a... It's not really warm tone, but it's probably more of just like a neutral, dusty rose color.
More mauve-y. Yeah.
Yes. So I typically will put like 2 little swipes of that. I'm going to do side by side so I don't get my hair all in it. 2 little swipes of that. I will do more of this one. So hopefully you can see there's a good amount on there. And then I'll go ahead and put the little highlighter, like 2 little dots with that. So
turn your head.
I'm going to take my...
Just getting a look. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
As I thought.
I'm going to take my same little brush and I'm going to start kind of at the top. And I'm just pressing that into the skin. So don't be scared of this. I know it's going to look like a lot. If you're doing it the way I'm doing it, it's going to look like it's a lot. Go ahead and take it kind of all the way, not on your nose, but kind of close to the nose, work this up just a little bit here, kind of into that temple. And then once you have that blended out, I take just my little bit of leftovers and I'm just kind of barely pressing that into the skin. Like I said, we want everything to be very cohesive. You don't want you want your forehead and your chin to blend with your cheeks. Obviously, we're not like bronzing and blushing hardcore the chin, but just a dash of that color on the forehead and the chin. I'm not too close enough to this. Really bring it all together. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side.
I'm also in my blush
stage
over here. Yeah.
Blush stage. What do you got? What are you using? House
Labs. House Labs. It is the color.
You're a powder girly.
I know. All of it is. I know. I do have cream ones and I'll use it sometimes. But again, this is when I do my makeup, this is mostly what I'm using. So I tried to stay as realistic as possible. I can. This is color French Rosette. It is like a rosy, a little bit more dusty colored, still staying in that bronzy kind of a look. I don't know how to explain this. It's like rosy, but it's bronzy. You know what I mean? Like, warm.
It's definitely warm tone.
Yes.
It's not a cool tone at all. No, it's got a little bit of peachy,
orangey. Yeah, it's rosy. A little orangey. Yeah.
But I would say if you like kind of like a little bit more on the peach tone side blush, it's not an orange blush, but peachy, it is a little bit more peachy, rosy, bronzy kind of look, then that would be a good color for you.
And I take a blush brush and I go to work up above the bronzer. I get kind of close to my eye, up on the temples, like what Macy said. Did you go up on your head?
Yes. I do it with more of like my excess.
Yeah, I don't dip it in and then go to the head.
Right. Straight to the dome. Straight to it. This mirror is gonna send me.
I like I like to put a little more blush on.
Me too.
And that's weird for me because I used to be a blush hater, honestly. Like,
me too. I just don't know. It's the old hoe in us.
I know.
It's the old hoe in us.
Back in the day, you wanted your bronze the whole face, and it was one color, and you did black around the eyes, and you shut up.
And you shut your mouth and put on a maroon matte lip.
Right.
So,
anyway,
now I do blush now.
And
I do blush.
I get a little heavy with it, especially on the podcast. Like
same.
Because if I don't, I will look like the color of this table.
Yes, Ramsey likes to make fun of me and be like, "Oh,
see your blush coming.
Your blush matches the wall."
Well, and
you're wearing a flat bill, so
remember that.
Please do not speak to me again.
I take the blush and I just kind of dab the top of my nose as well.
I'll go over my nose a little bit with my powder blush too. Cohesive. That's
just a little, and
a dash.
Just a little here, a little there. You can, again, you can fix it if you get too stupid.
Dollop a daisy, as they say.
Yes. And that's it on that.
I got my chin just a little bit pinker. You probably can't tell on camera, but I got my chin just a dash pinker than I wanted, so I'm just taking my brush I use for my foundation and just kind of barely blotting back over that. Especially in a liquid to cream state, it's really, really, really easy to fix anything.
Yes.
When you're in a powder state, there's a little less forgiveness.
Correct.
But
you can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so I am almost done with all of my liquids. I'm going to go in with my concealer, but I am going to mix it with a little bit of my light foundation because honestly, it's still even in the end of July, the butthole of summer. I'm still pale AF.
That's all right.
I'm going to, sometimes I'll put it directly on my face. Sometimes I'll put it on the back of my head. On the back of my hand.
Back of my head.
The back of my head. I just paint my hair with it. And nobody's going to tell me anything. So
my highlighter is this Anastasia Glow Kit. Comes with four of them.
That's a little OG product right there.
I think they still have them.
Your makeup bag is nostalgic.
Hey, and you know what? But
if it works, it works.
I ain't heard nobody complain.
Right. They love it.
They love to see it. I think they still make this.
They might. They definitely might. I don't really buy much Anastasia products anymore, other than like the Brow Wiz.
Yes.
Not the dip brow.
I have.
I would be smart with the dip brow.
Brow
now,
definer.
Though. Okay.
I have brow definer, and then this.
That's the pencil, but it's the angled pencil, right? Okay. I prefer the little
tiny one. But you got a tiny little brow, and I like mine to be kind of big.
True.
So
facts.
And that, again, look at us, besties, and. We're different. The way she does her makeup is different than mine. You don't have to do it the way. These are just
ideas,
tips,
tricks, opinions. Yeah. Entertainment.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Get wild
whatever you want to call it. But there are some things that I would say like there is kind of a right and a wrong way to do it if you want your makeup to like last.
Right.
And look well.
Listen
Put it
to
on.
Her.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. I'm just telling you what I use. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know what to use.
Hey, you know stuff.
I do know things. But
I know a lot of stuff, actually.
But I know how to do my makeup well. It's hard for me to do other people's makeup well. So, but I can recommend things that you might like.
Yes.
And how to do it. This comes with 4. You can see which one is my favorite. Butterscotch is. But they're all very glowy. They kind of have a pinkier shade to all of them. But Butterscotch is my favorite because it's a little more bronzy and brown. But anymore, I go in here with this is the other end of the bronzer brush, and it's a little more angled. I don't know if you can see it. A little more teardrop shape. And you're going to think this is stupid, but I'm just...
Hey, no, that's makeup artist.
I just
right
a
there.
little of this, a little of that,
when people ask me, what shade did you use? And I'm like...
all of them.
You buy the whole palette. I used every single one of them.
And truthfully, it's marshmallow, butterscotch, starburst, and gumdrop.
That's delicious.
Delicious, cutie.
Who wouldn't love that?
Right up over the blush, right up close to the eye.
A glowy girl.
Go the other side.
Okay, I'm going to put this on before it dries, but I'm using the BK Beauty. This says A506, and it says BK times Angie Hot and Flashy. So, well, Big Ange.
Oh, R.I.P.
She, right? Like I said, I love BK Beauty brushes. If you have them, you know what I'm saying. If you want a really good quality brush, try to catch it on a sale. They're wonderful. The doe foot applicator is the most perfect brush for concealer. So I am going to start right here. I'm not going to start right up under my eye, but I'm going to start right here. We're going over that cream blush that I've already applied.
Mm-hmm. With the highlighter that I just did, I put it on the top of my nose. Put it on top of not on top of the, like when I say on top of the blush, like here's the blush, here's the highlighter. Stacked it there. And it also tones down the blush, so now my blush is more, it's not as pink.
Right.
I put it on the top of my lip, on my chin a little bit, and then right above my brows. Then I go back in with that powder brush and just give another like once over so I don't look streaky or like liney from the bronzer or the blush or anything.
I also am taking my concealer, so I go right kind of here in the center, kind of that T area. I do bring it down just a little bit. Now, this is going to be a little bit more of your excess on your brush. You're just blending. You're not going straight to the nose bone with a brush full of concealer. This is where I start. I start here, and then I'm going to gradually blend that up under the eye, and I kind of bring it out here a little bit too, just with that excess. You're starting to kind of blend back into the cheek just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. If you have little spots that need extra, I've got a little spot, I don't know if you can see it right here, kind of by my lip, that I need a little extra coverage on. Unfortunately, because that is an area that creases. So I hate that I have to add extra product right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
But
I'm getting those lines and I don't know.
Me too. The right here.
Marionette. I'm gonna run in the traffic.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I'm not. It's fine. I've lived a beautiful life.
I just don't want there to be any evidence of it.
I just don't want any evidence to show on my face of it. So
I know. And I don't know. I got to figure out when I know what to do with that, I'll let y'all know. Because I don't want to be like puffy pillow face.
No.
But I want those gone bad.
Me too. I'm glad you said that because I've been struggling.
I know. Same.
With my brows are about, don't know how much color I'm going to add to my brows because like I said, they're tinted and I'm okay with that. But I go in, I've really been liking this lately. It is the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit.
Is it a gel?
Yep.
Love it.
It is a gel. It's clear. No color to it. It is clear.
Okay.
But it sets your brows in like a gluey. I like my brows to be kind of fluffed up. My brows aren't long, but I like them to look a little more fluffed.
Not a full on like soap brow where it's like glued to your
and
forehead.
It's not, but it'll hold them in place. So literally,
that's kind of how that Maybelline is too.
Yes,
it holds them in place, and it is kind of a glued.
Yes,
but not like
stuck to your head.
Now you can get stupid with it, and slick them down to your face,
right? But I just brush them up, and lightweight hold, and truthfully, because they are in a good shape. Thank you to my homegirl here. That is all I'm doing. I'm just a little here, a little there. I brush them literally straight up, but they're trimmed so they're not wild.
I'm taking more concealer. I want to explain this before I get too far. And I like a little bit of extra coverage right here just because I am kind of a very rash prone person. So I'm going to go right underneath where I have contoured and bronzed to get a little bit of extra coverage. And I prefer, now I don't want just a straight line, but I do prefer it sharper.
Yeah, you do have a sharper line.
When I do mine, I do mine a little bit of a sharper line.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. I think it just makes me look a little more snatched. And I get a little bit more coverage out of it too. Now, let's say, oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Right.
Oh no, I've made a mistake. It's fine because she's still wet and it will be fine. So you can take either your foundation brush and just barely touching the top of your bronzer underneath. That's going to kind of blend that back out. And then take your brush that you had your bronzer, your blush, all of that on, and just kind of go back over that same spot. And then typically, because my concealer does kind of blur out some of my blush, and I know this is extra. I know it is.
You go back in. Do you put a powder over it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. We're getting there. I will put just the tiniest bit of blush back on just right here. I'm not going to bring it in as far as I did on the first time, but just a little bit right here. And for me, I really like I can't do like a really bright under eye. It would be white.
Yeah. I don't like it either
on me.
It doesn't look good on me. It makes me look really creasy and it's kind of strange.
Me too. Some people look really good with like a brighter under eye.
I know.
So I like, because I am so fair, I like to just have a little bit of that pink undertone throughout my under eye, which, yes.
Or like a pink setting powder. You can get like.
Yeah. I got one from Kosas and I don't love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately. But I have some from Huda.
Yes.
That I use on clients, and Ben Nye that I use on clients.
Okay.
And I do really like both of those, and it is a good under eye brightener, and it can blend in really well with your blush.
Period. I'm going to fill in my brows just a little bit, and this is, if I wasn't on the pod, I'm telling you, I probably wouldn't do this because they look fine to me right now. But for the plot, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
This is Anastasia. I buy these consistently. You can't take them. I've bought them for years and years and years and years. Anastasia Brow Definer. It is the color dark brown. One side is a spoolie. The other side is this little wedge. I love it. With my brows,
it's a good one.
I love it.
She's tried and true.
She is, and I won't stop. This is
and you shouldn't have to.
I won't. This is going right along the line of where my brow naturally is. Light. I'm going like, not push down and draw, like flick. Then
at the flick of the wrist.
Front of the brow, flick, 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 flick. I may add a little extra arch just to make my brows look a little more like a villain. That's it. And you might not see that much of a difference once I get done with it. Up close you might, but maybe on camera, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, I'm going to set my under eye, so I'm going to go back in. You don't need more concealer, but I'm going to go back in with this concealer brush that I used. You want as minimal creasing under the eye as possible before you set. And you're going to go straight into it. Like I've already prepped my sponge. Or my powder puff. So I use this little powder puff. I use the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent extra blur loose setting powder. I don't know if it comes in other colors, but this is just like it's not white, but it's like the creamy color. So get it on your powder puff and kind of scrub it in there. That way it's actually in the puff and it's not all just sitting there. So under the under eye, just very gently. We're not moving product. We're just making sure it's nice and creaseless. I'm going to go right under, pressing. Same thing over here. If you have very creasy, wrinkly under eyes, less is more. If you have very dark under eyes, if you struggle with eye bags, you're going to want to get a color corrector. Green. You're not going to, right? What'd you say?
Pink? Pink or green?
Green is for red.
Yeah, my bad.
Pink and peach and orange are going to be for that like greenish, bluish, purplish, all of those.
Color wheel.
Yes. And so like dark complexions are going to use more of an orange tone. Fair complexions are going to use more of like a pink. I would need a very light pink, color correct, and then you can follow up with concealer. But less is more on the under eye, especially if you're very creasy. I see some videos, and I think it's just because the camera's from far away. But some artists, I mean, they slap the concealer up right up under the eye. And I'm like, how?
I've tried that multiple times, and I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Right.
I don't even own a concealer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't.
I'm not a concealer. I don't know why. I don't know what, if, who knows?
That looks weird. Okay, maybe not.
Who knows why I'm not.
That's the Lord's business.
I'll worry about it, I guess, when I need to. I don't know why I haven't. Not against it. I think it's not that I don't believe in it. I
just don't do it. I'm going to take just a little bit more powder and just kind of go ahead and set the rest of my face very lightly. Okay.
Okay, there's the brows. Little hair, just hair darker.
Little darker. Little more defined, especially on your arches.
Little bit of an arch. Again, if I had my brows the way they naturally are, that would have been a much longer process.
Yes.
If you like a darker brow, which everybody should like a darker brow.
Because it looks good.
It looks so much better on you.
It does. You don't have to go like
stupid.
Dark.
No, it doesn't need to be like Groucho Marx kind of style. Like just.
Right. Okay. This, I don't even know where this brush came from. It says B money sign B. So.
I see.
I want to say that this came in like a FabFitFun box years ago. And it's lasted through many cleanings, and I like it. So
acquire things sometimes.
Yes.
I'm just curling my lashes. I'll let her speak, but that's all I'm doing over here.
Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. I want to say that this is discontinued, but it's the Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. And I've always loved it. It's so good for fair complexions because it's so light. Tarte. So I'm going to pick up just even amount because I'm kind of missing out of the center of my pan. I kind of go around, and I'm going to just very gently reinforce where I put all of my cream bronzer at. So right around the forehead, going back into right here. Same thing on the other side. If you want it to be long wear, my best advice is that everything typically gets a cream or liquid layer and a powder layer is how I do all of my clients. It's how I do makeup on myself. Put a little bit kind of on the chin. Blend that down.
The mascara.
And then powder blush. What'd you say? Go ahead.
Oh, the mascara I'm going in with is Clinique Black Honey. And it is actually like
that's pretty.
Brown, red.
Ooh, that's a vibe.
I know. It is.
I want to try like the burgundy mascara and like the cobalt blue mascara. I think I should get that.
I love a blue mascara. It is pretty.
I need it. My grandma used to use that, and I always loved now hers was more of like a dark blue.
Yeah.
But have you seen like the cobalt blue?
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah, I need that. Okay, I'm using the NARS.
Yeah,
Narg. The NARS Thrill is the color, and it is just a very cool tone pink. The color payout is not near as like bright as what it looks like in the pan. It's actually pretty light and very baby pink. So I'm going to add a little layer of this right up here. And I do concentrate this right up under my eye. And because it's so light, I do get a little bit closer to my nose with this than I would with a different blush. What am I doing? It's so weird trying to like do this around all of this stuff. Okay, next I'm going to go in with this Kosas Hype Blushes Life. And I love the brand Kosas. And these, I didn't love their setting powder.
Yeah, but I love the little lip stain you got me. It's wonderful.
That's Colfie.
My bad.
But I love that too. That one's Colfie, but that one's good.
This is correct, but no.
Yes, but no. This is I think it's like, it may not be mineral, but it is a baked blush. So it does have luminosity to it, but not shimmer. So I load it up. I really do. And I'm going to keep this a little bit higher. I'm not going to bring this one down quite as much as I did that really soft baby pink. I'm going to keep it up a little bit higher, and then I'm going to kind of what's left over on my brush, I'm going to bring it onto my forehead. I'm going to tap it on my chin. I'm going to go just kind of over my nose a little bit. And then this is just do the blush to your liking. And I do.
Do you do mascara on your lowers?
Yes.
Oh, at the end
Last.
You said that. Yeah.
Of my final step.
For the girlies out there who are struggling with taking your lash extensions off and then being left with the shrapnel.
The nubs.
I hear you. I see you.
You are loved, heard, valued, felt, seen. I've never had lash extensions, so I hear you, but I don't feel you. So, but she does.
Yeah, bad. Because they're amazing. They're just very high maintenance, and I needed to take a break. And here I am with short lashes, but you know what?
It's fine.
Still serving.
And is. Okay, I'm going to get that bronzer back out that I use. I'm going to take this little, this is a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. I don't know if they even still sell these anymore. It's the JH32, and I love this little brush. I'm going to take this bronzer, and I'm going to do my nose contour. I'm going to start it up here. It's useless if you don't. You want to start it right up here and connect it to the eyebrow. And when I do mine, I keep it a little bit wider up here, and I kind of go down at an angle, kind of like this. I don't keep it straight along the nose. I'm going a little bit more angled in because I like that.
Okay, I brought stuff to prove a point today.
Okay.
That you can just buy something and make it work.
All right.
I bought 3 different Fenty lipsticks and 3 different Fenty lip liners.
All right. Period. Is that new?
Mm-hmm.
Are those new from your new haul?
Yeah.
Okay. Love it.
And so
I also would go under the nose on this. And on the sides of my little nostrils.
So I am going to, and I don't even know, like, I don't know, this is me literally real time on live. Figuring
on live
out
TV.
Yeah, figuring out what works and what doesn't. So if this looks bad, then it looks bad. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in it looking bad. It's going to work. I'm going to take the color, and you probably saw me putting it on my hand because I just wanted to see what I'm working with here. I'm probably going to, because I like a darker lip liner, I'm going to go with the color Extra Thigh.
This looks off.
Extra Thigh, Fenty Beauty. I'm going to line my lips. I am not a huge fan of overlining, but I have fuller lips, and I also have lip filler. So I don't overline a whole lot. I go along, what is that called? The outside of their lip. What is that?
Vermilion border.
Right there. Yes.
Vermilion border.
You heard it here first.
Right.
I'm going along
that's how you say
that.
It. Could be wrong.
Just because I like the way it looks better, I like to stick to more of where my lip naturally is. That's on you. If you want to take it to your nose, take it to your nose. But I'm going to go in with this. And it is dark. This is like a pretty dark brown, and you'll see it, but I'll blend it. You all right?
Yes. I'm just digging. My nose contour, something looks off, and I don't know if it's the lighting or what.
It's probably the lighting.
It looks off, but I'll take my powder and put it like on the very tip of this little puff. And I'm going to go right here in the center.
Now, the overlining in the bottom of my lip, the very bottom, I will overline just a little bit. And then at the Cupid's bow of my lip, I will overline just a bit.
A baby dash.
Just a bit. And you can't even tell that it's outside of my lip. You want it close. But don't overline your entire lip or you'll look nuts.
Yes.
Overlining is meant to be at like the high points and the low point of your lip. And you can even put the lip liner in the center if you want to have like a little bit more definition.
Okay, my next, Jaclyn Hill. This is also gone forever. It'll never come back. Oh. But this is the iced highlighter, and I love it. I take a little bitty tiny brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this in the corner of my eyes just to kind of brighten that. I do like a white, too, but my white little tiny one has crumbled, so.
Aww.
R.I.P. She's at home. So I'm going to put this just on the inner corners, and then I'm going to go right under my brow bone and add a little bit of highlight here. And then after that, I'm going to put it right here on my nose, just kind of on that little bulb. And then right down the middle. Be careful. We don't want to look greasy.
Nope.
Especially on camera. You can get away with more of this in person, but if you're going to be photographed, you don't want to go heavy-handed on the highlighter because you will have flashback in photos and look kind of crazy. I also take my same blush and bronzer brush, and I do just a little bit right here on my cheekbone. So this is pretty much like if you're fair-complected, these just kind of icy, champagne-y. I don't even want to say icy because icy is a little bit more silver, but a very champagne-y, not super, super shimmery. Look for more glow versus shimmer would be my suggestion. But I take that here, and then I'm going to put just kind of what's left over along my forehead, along my chin. Sometimes if I want to add more definition here, I'll take a little bit more powder on my puff and kind of bake this spot. It's not really baking because I don't really leave it. But if I want it a little bit sharper right there, I will do that. My lips. Are you done?
I'm getting there.
almost. I like that lip liner.
Thank you.
It's pretty.
Extra thigh.
I love it.
Extra thigh. And it's, so I line my lips. I don't know if you can see. I take the liner kind of down and move it toward, like, in the corners of my mouth. And then, like I said, I overline just a itty bitty bit in the
Smidgen.
lower and then up on the top. And I just sprayed, you saw the setting setting spray, Jumbo Continuous Prep Set and Mist from Morphe. I did it twice. Again, I'm going to be outside in the humidity later. This is great. I'm a fan of setting spray. I really like Urban Decay All Nighter as well.
It's an OG.
I used to work outside at a baseball field through college, and it kept it. So
it's a good one.
It is. This one is pretty good too. I will say this one, the Urban Decay All Nighter isn't as glowy, but this one is really, really nice. It smells good. It's continuous, so it really just spray it. Give it a second, spray it again. I like my face will be wet and then just let it set.
You want it to be. You can always do a dash of like powder back over it if you feel like it changes the texture.
And I'm actually going to take what was left on my blush brush and kind of go in after that because I want my cheeks to be a little more pink. But over my lip liner, Extra Thigh by Fenty Beauty, I am going in with a Fenty Beauty. It is a gloss bomb stick. So... I don't know. It says high shimmer. Here comes a shimmer again, girls.
Make note.
In the color Fussy. And
I love that too.
I do too.
Okay, you've heard me.
And they smell good.
You've heard me talk about it.
Get a whiff
Kulfi.
I know. And chomp.
And
it
bite.
Smells good. It smells kind of like it.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, like a candy.
I like that. Kulfi. I love it. It's this freaking lip stain. It's so good. This is the color Sweet. Sweet doesn't really show up on me, so I do kind of like to mix it to make the first Sorry color a little bit more dull if I don't want it as berry toned. But if you've got a really, really pale lip, the Sweet will show up on you, but my lips aren't super pale, and I don't get much color out of it. Make sure your lips are dry. If you're doing, I know it's tempting to put stuff on them, but if you're probably going to do your lips last. Put a mask or chapstick on, wipe it off before you're doing a lip stain, lip liner, lipstick, anything. You can put it back on at the end, but it's not going to stay right if you don't. Another little tip you can do is like after your lip liner, you can put just a tiny bit of setting powder around it, and it'll kind of help set that area on the mouth. These are a lip oil, so it is kind of wet right now.
And it doesn't ever like dry down matte. Like it still stays really so smooth. Good. I love it too.
It's so good.
Is it the color that you got me?
Yes, but I did mix them. I put the Sweet on first, and then I did this. And I just really pretty.
And even though she's cool toned and I'm not, it's still beautiful. Like, I should have brought it to you in a minute.
Yeah, First Sorry is a good color really for anybody, honestly. But I will go back in and do a little bit of lip liner. I've got a few different ones that I like. I do really like the Kulfi one. This one is dark, but I'm going to do it just because. Chellam, Chellam, It's very purpley. So what I do with it, I'm going to put the tiniest bit just kind of down here and on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take another liner and go over it. I overline a tiny bit, not much.
The liner that I just put on, I also took a like lipstick kind of brush and I smudged it out after I put the lipstick on. Just because it is a liner and I don't like a harsh lip line.
Mm-hmm.
So I blended in after the lipstick is on. So it's still dark on the outside and you can tell I have it on. But because this lipstick is also kind of see-through and shimmery.
That looks good.
Thank you.
I like
it too.
It's very you. It's very, yep.
And I like it. It's got a little shimmer. The shimmer actually in this fussy color is like a purple.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of got like a blue.
I like
purple.
it.
I do too.
That's pretty. Is that your first try?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. It does smell really good too. I don't know what she's doing over there, but Brianna's for the girls. It smells like candy.
I'm here for it.
And just touch it up.
This color that I'm using, this is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Extreme. The Extreme version is better than the other version. It stays better. This is Endless Cacao, and I'm just taking it and going all the way around my lips and blending out that darker Kulfi liner. I love the Kulfi liner, but it is kind of dark, and I don't want to go too dark for the time being right now. So, another Kosas cloud set. I don't love this, honestly.
I think you were saying that you weren't a fan.
I don't love it. I don't think the staying power is great. I'm going to use it anyways. For my clients, I use Ben Nye Final Seal first, and it's wet, it's minty, it works. And then after that, I would either use like the One Size On Till Dawn, the Kryolan fixing spray, and now that L'Oreal, that red bottle, that L'Oreal.
I've not used it.
It's like an aerosol. Period. And it locks it in.
I like these drugstore brands don't.
I wouldn't buy this. I mean, it's good for natural, and I will wear it, but it's not really going to give you strong staying power. It's just not. And then I'm going to do my mascara on the bottom very last. And if you feel like you need a little bit more definition on your under eye, you can take either your little shadow palette or your bronzer and go right back on that under eye and kind of reinforce that.
Period.
Let me get this on here.
Another hot tip, which we've talked about this before, do your makeup before your hair.
Mm-hmm.
It gives your makeup a little bit of time. Like, I know if you do makeup a lot, you understand what I'm about to say. If makeup is new to you, you'll be like, okay, whatever. But it is true. Let your makeup kind of sit and melt into your face. It looks better than, and that's what I think a setting spray does, is it just makes everything wet and kind of like melt. And I say blend together, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. It does. Your makeup is going to just kind of set into your face as the day goes on. That's also another reason, go heavier on the blush and bronzer. Some of it's going to go away.
Put the makeup on. We said that. Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
There. Yes. The makeup is going to set. You're going to look good. It's going to last. And if you ever have been like, I put all this makeup on and then in photos, it looks like I have nothing on.
You didn't put it on.
Well, because you didn't put it on.
You didn't put it on.
So,
we did it, bestie.
We did it. This is
an everyday glam.
Yes, definitely. Obviously more on the glam side. It's more time consuming. We don't do it every day, but this is going to be like if you want to go out to dinner, if you want to know how to do it, if you want to be a good beat daily.
Hey, it is only going to make you feel better.
I would love to do it every day.
Yeah,
but also not.
Yeah, I genuinely love makeup, and I think
I do too.
But I also love not putting it on, and I think having a good skincare routine will ultimately make your makeup look better.
Yes.
And it all boils down to taking care of your skin before makeup. Makeup cannot 100%. Hide a bad skincare routine.
No.
Clock that.
Because facts. It's so true. I mean, I see it.
You see it a lot more. Yeah.
I see it all the time. And I'm like, I can only do so much with the base, the canvas that I'm given.
Yes.
So,
and that's not saying
I can't reverse months or years of zero skincare routine in one makeup session. So, and makeup should be something that you do either because you love it, because it's fun, you want to glam up, not because you're trying to hide your skin.
Right, because it won't hide it. It will actually, you can see the imperfections probably more. I can see more imperfections on my face with makeup than without.
For sure.
Like there's little places I have.
Obviously, if you have some acne or pimples, whatever it may be, it covers the color, but you can, if you put the camera right here on our face, like you can see hair, you can see skin, like it's
still skin. It's still a human. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not AI.
Right. But
stop sending AI photos to her and be like, "Can I look like this?" No, you can't.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You can't. You can't look like AI.
No, you can't because the chick in the photo has no pores.
No.
She's not real. She's not real.
Dear
no,
heaven.
I get the AI photos all the time. If you're a makeup artist, you understand.
That's tough.
And there's one photo. There's one specific photo that they always show, and I'm like,
no.
And then when I tell them it's AI, they're like, oh, really? Yes, it is. Well,
hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. What is this, episode 14?
I think so.
I think. Share it, like, subscribe, follow us on TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube.
Yep.
And our high maintenance hotline is still open.
It's still open. If you want to ask questions.
I'm going to read the number.
Yes.
Because I forgot it. I'm going to read the number.
It's still available, and we are here to answer makeup, skincare, hair. Life. If you want to tell us something that's funny, wild. I would love to hear that too. I would love to react to something.
I know.
That's the best part of our job is we get told some wild shit and we're like, oh, right. Thank you for sharing that.
417-344-3849. So text, call, whatever. Send us something. Ask us something.
We would love it.
Yes. Bye. See you next time.
Bye.